Well, good morning, YouTube. We're here. We're live. We're answering your questions. We're doing the things and the stuff and the things. We'll be doing it all. We're doing all of it. Today,
it's the doc with a boner drag weeds.
You know. Hi, Malcolm. Welcome in, bud. How are you? Good to see you. Hope your weekend is going well. Today we're gonna work on more of the YouTube Shorts thing. We made
Give your balls a tug, you
stuff last time. Rami's here too. Hi, welcome in. Chilling with writing again, but I'm here. All right. Excellent. Glad to have you here. Hope your writing goes well. But yeah, last week we made a scene in OBS here to do YouTube Shorts while we are live, so we can like click a button on our deck and then talk for about a minute, and then it will record in format, so we can make a short. So we're gonna test that out today. We're actually gonna make a short for the new video, the new tutorial that I just posted right before going live. It is live right now. And then we're gonna post the short and we're gonna see how it does. It's going well. You took all day to find your rhythm, but it's good. I've done that. I know those pains. I have a lot of things that I have written to help writers. And that was one of the more requested things that I had to cover. So yeah, know all about that. But I'm glad you found your rhythm, and I don't want to stop that. So, get to work. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the background plan. So of course, during all of this stuff today, we'll be answering your questions and all of that live. So, if you have a question, throw it in the chat. Don't wait on me at all, because if you wait on me, then we'll be here all day. 6 years? That's a long time to be sick. That's amazing. It's such a good feeling when that happens, though. I had one novel I was working on, and like I knew everything. I knew I wanted to how I wanted it to go. I knew the characters. I knew the basics of the story. I had an amazing ending, and I just couldn't put it together. And then finally I was working on another project when I was like, this might work for the other thing. And so I stopped that. I went back to the other thing, and I ended up writing for like 12 straight hours. It was such a great feeling. That is a lot to deal with. And I apologize. I have a friend that has most of that as well. The MS diagnosis was very scary for her. She's doing good, but she has good days and bad days. So you have a question. How are you today? Miss your stream, but congrats on the scorpion. I am well. Yeah, we got a little bit of sleep. I still haven't eaten. I don't think I've eaten since Thursday. I forgot to eat yesterday, but it is what it is. But no, we're doing good. And we made a tutorial today, and yeah, it happens. Okay, I forget to eat. I'll eat later. It's fine. I was gonna eat after stream last night, and then I got offline. I got did all the post stream stuff, and I got up. I even moved everything over to the living room, and I was like, yeah. And then I was like, nah, I want to go to bed. So I went to bed instead, and I slept. It happens. Believe me, there's enough down there. It can wait a day or two. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, I forget a lot, honestly. It happens probably way too often. There have been days. There have been days where it's been like I couldn't even remember the last time I ate. So, but you know, when I get hungry enough, my body makes me. I go eat. I don't recommend it for anybody else, but I manage. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. Do not follow my advice. But yeah, you should probably eat at least daily. Mostly. Maybe. I don't know. But boom. All right. At least daily. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes you got too much shit to do and food is not on that list. Apparently. No. Go back to sleep. He does this. He's got to say, like, I recorded, edited, uploaded that entire tutorial this morning, today, this afternoon, whatever time it is. Talking like I'm doing now to the computer with nobody talking back, you know, and he, as soon as I hit start streaming, the bitch is like, pay attention to me. And it doesn't matter. I could do it here on YouTube on Saturday afternoon. I could do it on Twitch in the night. Doesn't matter. He knows the difference between when I'm recording and when I'm live. You know, look at him. Don't you roo at me. Don't roo at me. Okay, you done? All right, you're done. Head pats from Rami. Yeah, I'll get your spot too. There's your spot. Oh yeah. Leg kick. Leg kick. Leg kick. All right, go. I got business to do. He's a good boy. Simmer down. You bother me, kid. No. Go be somewhere else. Yeah, that's your bone. Go take your bone. Get up on your fucking futon. You have an entire fucking futon. It's just you. Yeah, go get on it. Go get on your bed, dude. Now he wants to play. He's like, he's been asleep for like 8 hours. So he's like, let's play. Nah. He's a good dude, though, you know, for the most part. It's a pain in the ass. It's a furry pain in the ass, but he's okay. He's all right. There we go. There we see. That's what we're talking about. All right. What do you say we get over here to the tutorial screen and we can do some things? Oh, I need to change that. Hold on. We are now on beta 31. Jesus Christ. There's been so much shit added to this new version of OBS or to Streamer.bot. Jeez. So yeah, we are currently on beta 31. And there's a lot that is gone, and not most of it I'm probably never going to use. But I might one day, you know, it could happen. It's a thing that could happen. You forgot I do the beta? Yeah. I got to, right? Because people are going to ask about it. And I got to know the answer. Otherwise, they stop showing up. And I need the views. I need the views. I need that 862 down there in the corner by Chad to turn into an 1,000, like real quick. I need 148 of you. Click that subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. It's free. But yeah, we're gonna do. I did the tutorial today on this effect. I call it the DJ dance effect because I didn't know what else to fucking call it. We'll see. I don't know. I went from like 500 to 800 in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then it just died. So, but that's okay. I just don't want to go to work anymore. So I want the ad revenue money. Kidding. So this is the effect we made. This was the one that was asked for by Pixel Phantom a couple weeks ago, and I did it for him like the next day. But then I was like, let's make an effect. As it came from a Twitch streamer named Lana DJ. She's a German DJ. And she has this on her thing where she's like dancing around with it or whatever. Of course, she's standing up and dancing and all that. So it's, much better than what I got here. But he asked me how she did it. And I was like, she uses a third-party program and probably ends up paying for it. And it's really clean. It's really cool looking. But I was like, I bet we could do that in OBS. So that's what the tutorial was on today, was how to make this. But look at him. Look at the boy. We're gonna best this boy. Anyway, so I think we want to make a short about the tutorial, because that's what we decided, right? So we have our tutorial list, or our scene, and we kind of want to like do like a 1 minute, a quick, hey, this is the effect we're making, this is quickly how you're gonna do it, and then click below to get the full tutorial, right? And so we're gonna test that out today and see how it works. I just don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I know shorts can be 3 minutes now, but I still don't want them to be that long.
Give your balls a tug, you Ted fucker.
Subscription. How are you, Benny? Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I don't care about all that. His nose is itchy. Look at him. I just don't know. Oh, sorry. Apologies. I don't know. I've never made a short like on purpose. Like all my shorts have just been Twitch clips. It did not taste good. It did not. No. I've watched the clips from it a few times. Need to make those into TikToks as well, but But yeah, so this is the thing. So I don't know, do I just remake it again real quick and talk about it while I'm doing it, or do I don't know. I've never made a short on purpose. I've never decided and went, hey, let's make a YouTube short, Right, the bear met. Well, I think what we want to do is we want to We want to say what it is, and then we want to show it, right? And say let's make this effect. Let's make this cool 3D color effect. And then I'll just show you doing it, and I won't explain like where to get all the downloads and where to, you know, what settings to use. I will just do them and then show the end result again, and then say, for the complete tutorial, check out the link below, right? Something like that. That would probably work. Let's try it out. So what we'll do, hey, do you like jazz? Oh, that's great. All right. Do jazz hands. You want to jazz? Let me see. Let me open up my notepad where I have there's my settings, and then I can move this to the other screen over here, so I can just do them real quick. It is good for showing it off, right? Okay, and then what we're gonna do, I need to double check and see how it looks real quick. So we're gonna jump over to the clips scene that we made. I'm not sure, I don't remember. You should be able to hear me, but we'll see. If not, I mean, we're gonna come right back. I just want to make sure that it looks okay, because it's sideways and smaller, obviously. So let's see. So this is it. Let's see. No, that's not. Okay, hold on. Where? That's this. And then I want to do like that. I can't tell. Okay, I'm gonna turn Marv's music down a little bit more. Just a tad for now. Okay, let's go back. Okay. So, okay, that should work then. Look at him. All right, I guess let's just try it and see what happens. We want to try to keep it under 2 minutes is my goal. I think that's my goal. I'm gonna fuck it up, but you got to start somewhere, right? Hold on, let me get pretty. Just kidding. I can't. I can just pretend. Oh yeah, it's just the fact that, you know, I'm doing it live. Like normally I would just be sitting here like I'm recording a tutorial and just be like, oh, fucking delete that one, start over. You know, now I'm doing it live, so the pressure's on because I'm being watched. Ow. Right. Okay. I got to do my should be. You're being watched by something. All, yeah. That thing is watching me all the time. Look at him. Creepy bastard. I got to start with my patented Good Morning YouTube, right? And we got to end with the love, peace, and chicken grease. Those are the facts. Those are my calling cards now. And so we got to do that. I have to remember to look into the camera, and then we're just going to go real quick and show how it's done. Yeah. And we're going to try to keep it under 2 minutes. Okay. What did I call it again? The DJ dance effect? Is that what I called it? DJ dance effect. That's what I called it. Okay. All right, we're going to press the button. This is going to be our very first attempt at making a YouTube short that points to a specific tutorial, and I'm going to try to do it in 2 minutes or less. No pressure. No pressure. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's get the burps out of the way. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Good morning, YouTube. Are you ready to make a cool effect that I like to call the DJ dance effect? We're going to show you how right here, right now. First thing you got to do is we're going to make a new scene. We're going to call this dance effect. And then we're going to add a video capture device. This is going to be our camera. We're going to name it camera background because it's going to be the full thing. We add our camera. There it is. And then we're going to add it yet again. We need a different one. This one we're going to call the camera foreground. We're also going to add our camera again, and this one is going to have the filter on it for the background removal right there. Then we're going to add a source clone. This one we're going to call camera clone. And here we're going to add the source to our one camera that we did. Oh shit, I forgot what it was called. See, I fucked it up already. Well, that sucked. Camera clone. Camera foreground. That's what I named it. All right, let's try this again. Remove. Yeah. That was kind of shit, wasn't it? Let's get rid of this one. Well, I got a fucking minute. Do you know how much I have to cover in a minute? Let's just do it and then see like how long it takes. Well, I know, but that's the whole point is, you know, the short is just to get them to click onto the tutorial, right? So we're going to show them the effect and show them kind of like how it's done, but exactly. Yeah, I'm just not giving all of the details in the short, right? So I'm not going to tell them which plugins to use, where to get them, what settings to use. I'm just going to do it and show it, right? Hold on. I don't know why streamer mode doesn't enable when I open my YouTube OBS. It does with every other installation of OBS I have on my computer, just not this one. It's so funny. Okay, breathe. That was dragon breathing. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Hold on, let me get ready. Delete this one because we don't need that shit no more. All right. All right, here we go. Good morning, YouTube. Would you like the DJ dance effect that you see here on your streams? Let me show you how to do it. In OBS, we're just going to create a new scene, and we're going to call this one here, we're going to call it dance for now. And then we have to add our webcam, so a video capture device. We're just going to call this camera background for short, and then we're going to add our camera to it. This will give us the base and the background for everything that we need. But now we have to add our camera again so we can apply some filters to it. So we're going to do another capture device, and we're going to call it camera foreground. And this one, again, add our camera. And then we're going to add a filter to this camera that does the background removal for us so that we have the background base, and now we can clone our foreground. So we're going to go to source clone. We're going to source our camera foreground. We find that on the list. There it is. We don't need audio. We're going to click OK, and we're going to drag the source clone between the two like a sandwich, and then we can add our filters to the source clone. The first one we want to add is a user-defined shader. This one is going to be the edge detection, which we're going to find right down here in the ease edge detection. There it is. We want our sensitivity to be a little bit low, and we're going to select a nice blue color for this effect right here. And then we're going to click on close. And there you have the little blue effect outline. We're also going to go in and add another filter. This is going to also be a user-defined filter. But this one is going to be the rainbow effect.
You can cross fuck off.
Well, damn it. I forgot to turn that shit off. You're at work like usual, but I had to say hello, hola. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in, even though you are working. The alerts, I know. That's okay. Can't help it. You can't help it, right? It's gonna happen. I mean, obviously, I can go through and I can edit the video as well, you know, but my goal is to be like, oh, I want to make a YouTube short real quick, hit the button, make the short, hit the button again to stop it, and just be done with it, ready to upload and go. You know what I mean? But obviously you can always edit them. But, you know, you think of it, I always think of them like, what do you call them? Like clips on Twitch, you know? You don't really edit those. Have I ever heard the song Thick of It by KSI? No, I have not. I've never even heard of KSI. But hi, Tyler. Welcome in. How are you?
Give your balls a tug, you
High five. I have a gnat. I don't want to smack him. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. There's a gnat. He's going to be bothering me.
Hello, Bearded.
Hi. How are you? Welcome in. Look at the dog. Look at that fucker. You doing good? Glad to hear it. Good is good. It's better than bad. What is he doing? He's such a fucking nerd. Look at him. He's gonna fall off. He's gonna fall. There he goes. Oh. Oh. Wait for it. Do you need a bath? Do you need a bath? No. Go get him. Go get him. Where are they? Go find them. Go kick their ass. You're such a badass. Until I open the door, and then you're a scared little bitch. But inside the door, through the window, he's the toughest there is, man. Well, this is going swimmingly. No. Is there a trick to running separate streamer bots in OBSs? No. Streamer.bot's a standalone program, so if you download it multiple times and can have it in open. With OBS, the only real trick is that if you want to have multiple instances of different versions or different instances, you need to run the other ones in portable mode. So, for example, like I have my main one that's doing the live stream right now. That's running, it's connected, it's its own. The one you're seeing on screen is in portable mode. And it will be its own instance, but I can open this one again and it'll ask me, it'll say it's already running, and you can say launch anyway, and then it'll open a second instance of it. So now I have two of the same exact one going, which is allowed. It is fine. It just sucks. So I have multiple instances. Yeah. Portable shows on both bots. Yeah. Yeah, because it's all connected. It doesn't matter what you're using. If you've connected them like through the web sockets or through the website or whatever, it's going to connect to them when they open, right? But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I have these four. These are my main four. One for Twitch, one for YouTube. This little tutorial one that I can test around things with. And then I have my other secondary Twitch account. And then I have, my main streamer bot is here. This is for Twitch. In my YouTube folder, I have a streamer bot install. That's this one right here, just for YouTube. So the only thing here is my YouTube. Right. I also have my Twitch one, and it's only connected to my Twitch. So so that one's Twitch, and that one is YouTube. You know, as long as they're not like logged into the same account, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could have this one also connect to my Twitch and have all of that do its own thing in Twitch and YouTube, and I can stream to both at the same time. Like, I don't need two instances of the bot, but for my needs, I just find it the Twitch is leaking into the YouTube bot actions? No. No, only if you have them both connected to the, in your platforms. So I could have Twitch, I can have Trovo, and all of these can be connected to this one instance of the bot. For dual streaming, you can. Yeah, absolutely. If you want a dual stream, you want one bot, have them both. Have them do both. Just in your actions are going to be separate, right? So, for example, I have the what do we got? Okay, like the shout out, right? So we have the command SO, but this is only looking at YouTube. So if we go to our commands and we look at the shout out command, wherever I have it, right here, it's only picking up the YouTube message. If I want to run that exact same action with both of them, I can check that box. But because of the way YouTube and Twitch both handle things differently, it's much better to make a separate one for each one. So this would be for YouTube as we have it set up, and then I could make a shout out action for Twitch, and I would just, in the command, I would just make it Twitch instead of YouTube, and it would have the same command, but it would just be looking in a different place for where that command comes from. Does that make sense? So you don't, if you're doing it for dual stream, you don't need separate. You don't need two instances of OBS. You don't need two instances of the bot. You will need two instances of your actions. Some of them will work on both platforms, you know. Like for example, we have our what do we have? We have like our timed messages, right? Those will run. We could have it send to both. We could have a YouTube message and a Twitch message. Like for this one, you know, our chat reminder or our Discord link, for example. And you could have it just also do a Twitch send a chat and have it say the exact same message, that kind of thing. But if they're pulling variables, getting user information, stuff like that, they're going to be different and handled differently. Because like with Twitch, you'll need to pull that information in with the get user info. But with YouTube, you don't. Right. You have separate screen layouts to each stream. Are you doing the vertical streaming or what? If you want different layouts or whatever, then yeah, because you know with OBS you can only have one layout set. Now you can use things like ADM or the RTM multi-stream to set different bit rates and encoders and do different audio sources and things like that, but the actual canvas that's being output is you can only set that one time, you know. I guess there would be a need for that, but I mean both of them are 16:9, so I don't know why you would want a different one for YouTube versus Twitch if you're doing the exact same stream, unless you're doing YouTube vertical. And the two separate Streamer.bots, yeah, you can send messages from one to the other now. Absolutely. Can you stop it? I mean, I'm just, what is your real question? What are we after here? Are you running 2 instances of the bot and 2 instances of OBS at the same time to stream, one for Twitch and one for YouTube? Is that what's going on? The 2 instances of Streamer.bot aren't going to know which one you're connected to unless you have both of them connected to Twitch and to YouTube under your platform's account. So have one for Twitch and one for YouTube if that's what you want to do, which I mean, I do, right? But I don't dual stream. I just have them set up different so I don't have to worry about it. But on one of them, connect your Twitch account and delete the YouTube account. And then on the other one, sign into YouTube and delete the Twitch account. I mean, there's going to be things that they share, obviously, right? Like if you sign into the Streamer.bot website, you get that functionality and things like that. But I guess my main point, though, is if you're dual streaming, you don't need 2 separate instances of the bot. You can literally, like your YouTube one, for example, you could go to all of your actions. I'm talking about the bot, though. You could take all of your actions and add them to the export all of them to a file and import them into one that's on Twitch. Go to platforms, log into Twitch and YouTube, and they would both just work. You wouldn't have to like redo anything. You know? If you want the 2 instances of OBS, that's fine. That's fine. And then you can also set that up in your stream apps. You can have your YouTube OBS with its connection stuff, and then you can add a second one and call it Twitch OBS. Right? Put that password for that WebSockets in. They can both be connected at the same time. Then you would just have to go through your actions and tell it which version of OBS to use when needed. So if you're doing, like, for example, I have my be right back to the just chatting scene. I got all this OBS source visibility state. I would just tell it which version of OBS I want that one to connect to. You know what I mean? You have TTS messages from Twitch bot firing. You're using Speaker.bot for the TTS, I assume, right? And you have in OBS in your audio scene, whatever, I don't even have it. You have a separate one for Speaker.bot going through OBS. That's where it's coming from. So in your OBS instance, you would want to set that to not be there. Yeah. Because remember, when you have this set up, if we add a new source here, and I add, you know, this is my bots or whatever, and I have my speaker bot, it's just doing the speaker bot exe. So even if I have 3 instances of speaker bot open, it's still one exe, right? It's the same exe name. There's not different instances as far as like your operating system are concerned. It's looking for the exe. So if you have that in both versions, no matter which one is open, it's still technically seeing it as the same program. And so it's going to run through both. Now you, excuse me. Well, yeah, you can do that, or when you have your voices, when you have your voices, you can have them go to different outputs, right? So usually it's set to the application default, which is whatever you set on your general tab as the audio output device, but you can set them to something different. So for example, like I have my default, which is my headset, so that I can hear it too. But then you could have like your YouTube one and a Twitch one, and then have one or the other go to, say, your monitor, right? So I can come in here and I can pick my monitor, and that's what that output device would be. And then in my OBS sound, this one would be connected to that output source. So whatever goes to the headset will go to the Twitch side. Whatever goes to the monitor will go to the YouTube side. Oops. So that's a thing that can happen if you don't want to run that. Speaker.bot isn't, because it doesn't connect the same as Streamer.bot. So with Speaker.bot, even if you have 2 instances, if they're set the same, they're still going to connect to the Speaker.bot web or the Streamer.bot website, and they're still going to connect to WebSockets, the WebSocket server, which is going to be the same. So it's still going to come through on both of them. Thought I heard him barking. So you're dual streaming and you have 2 instances of everything because you hate using the dual stream plugin. What do you hate about it? And which one are you using? Because if it's the Adium one, I completely understand. I hate that one too. You're looking for a one-click option to stream on each site? Yeah. I mean, it can be done. Obviously, it's a lot of setup. You could even use that You can even use the that plugin that we covered last time with the auto starter, and you could have the auto starter open up your other instance of OBS. So that's fun. But that, I mean, that's just adding to resource usage. So I don't understand why you would need to. And that's what I feel. I mean, just for my own personal information, I'm not trying to say you're doing it wrong, because you're not. I'm just curious as to why. I mean, obviously, with some minor exceptions between Twitch and YouTube, I haven't seen anything that you said that have like been, this needs to be kept separate. No, it doesn't. But whatever YouTube doesn't have, it's not going to fire off on YouTube's side anyway. Unless you're trying to like not make your YouTube side jealous. They're seeing all the things that you or Twitch can do, and they can't do them. And yeah, well, fuck them. Look, that's one of the things I found, especially if you want to dual stream or triple stream or anything like that. I mean, seriously, it sucks, but you know, YouTube doesn't have the functionality that Twitch does. It's a known fact. Some people prefer Twitch. Some people prefer YouTube. That's why they're watching on that platform. And that's cool. And if somebody is on YouTube and they're like, hey, I want to be able to trigger whatever action, be like, come on over to Twitch, click the button. You know? Or you can figure out a way to make it happen on YouTube. You know, like with the sound alert thing, you know, I have a channel point redeem where they can, you know, play a green screen effect, right? Well, there's no channel points on YouTube. So on the YouTube side, I make it a command. All right. On Twitch side, I have the Twitch integrated throwing system, so you can throw shit at my head. Ow. And it's a fucking channel point redeem. But on YouTube, it's a command in chat, exclamation point throw. Right? So same. It's just a different function. Shout outs. I've shown you how to do shout outs on YouTube. It's the exact same thing. You're just going to need two actions. You'll have one for Twitch and one for YouTube.
It's the doc with a boner drag weeds.
Conan, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. I survived the night with a scorpion in my belly, so we're good. We're good. I was worried there for a little while. It was going to come barreling out alien style. Yeah. Yeah. I did. It was nasty. I'm not gonna lie. That thing was pretty foul. Mainly the texture, which is weird because textural stuff doesn't really affect me a whole lot. There are a few things like cream style corn that I just can't do. But for the most part, like texture normally doesn't bother me, but for some reason that one did. That one did. The texture of that scorpion, and you know, because I mean the flavor of it was pretty bad too. It wasn't very tasty, but it was like dirt and poop, so that didn't help either. But I managed, didn't I? Struggled through, but we got it down. We got it down. I don't know whether to thank you or to hate you, but either way. I'm scared to know what comes next. We started with crickets, now we're on scorpions. I mean, we're gonna fucking move to live animals next or some shit. It's gonna be weird. How are we gonna outdo a scorpion, for fuck's sake? Be trotting in a fucking buffalo. Rattlesnake. I love rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is awesome. I grew up in rattlesnake country, man. I know how to catch them, cook them, clean them, eat them, fry them, bake them. Rattlesnake is good. It's good eats. I mean, I could pretend it bothers me. You can't roller skate in buffalo herd? You can do anything once. But you know, we do be doing. Oh, okay, let's see. Wait a minute. Fuck. You know, I think I thought about that last time when we were setting up the clips thing. I don't think I have the alerts on there, so they don't even play. Let me double check. I mean, we do have the audio. Huh. Okay, let me check something. Okay, so I changed it to where the source record will only record track 4 of audio. And the alerts are not in that scene, so they're not even going to show up. So it should only catch my microphone, Discord in case I happen to make a short with somebody on a call, and the browser in case the browser needs to be making sound for the short. But music, the bots, the Spotify, things like that are turned off in that scene. Well, they're not on track 4 at least. So theoretically, if I click the button and I'm making a short, and then somebody does happen to come in for the first time and get their hello greeting, or they do a TTS, it shouldn't record. We should test that. Should we test that? I think we should test that. Okay, let's do this. Let's I'm gonna click the make a short button and just start talking. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Nonsense, basically. And then somebody come in and do a TTS message. So let's go. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm recording.
Things to eat: shark
You
steak,
shouldn't hear
octopi,
me.
spicy
You shouldn't
grasshopper.
hear shark steak. Yeah, so we shouldn't hear that TTS at all, right? So I'm gonna hit the button again. Okay, there we go. Down here. So here we go. It's gonna be sideways, but let's see if we can hear it or not. Okay, so now I'm recording, and it shouldn't hear me over. Oh, you shouldn't hear shark steak. Yeah, so we shouldn't hear. There you go. That you didn't see it. Doesn't show up. You can't hear it. I'm gonna hit the button again. Cool. So that's what we want. So now, if I am recording a short like before, and you know, y'all come in and say hi, I don't have to worry about that coming out on the short. So that's cool. And you still heard my voice. So yeah, that worked out pretty well right there, I think. Okay. So we can try this again. But I think we're gonna have to go on a BRB because I think the dog needs to go potty, which sucks. You need to go potty? That's a yes. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to BRB, listen to the music. I think we still, I don't know if we have clips. I don't remember what we did with the clips. I forgot to do that. We need to do that today too. We'll get that handled when I get back. But yeah, hang tight, get some questions ready, stretch your backs, unclench your jaw, sit up straight. Fix my camera. There we go. All right, I'll be right back as soon as I can. He needs to go potty, so here we go. Be right back. should have refilled coffee while I was gone. Oh, well. Next break, we'll do that maybe. Sorry about that. At least he pooped. And not inside. So that's a win. All right, so should we try to do this, make this short again? I really want to get one done and upload it and see how they do as far as like converting to clicking over to the tutorial. It'd be interesting. This might not be the best one for that, but who knows? All right, so we got to go slow, but we got to be fast. We got to give them enough information to make it interesting, but not so much that they don't need to click over to the big tutorial. And remember to smile. All right, so we're gonna start with our good morning YouTube, like we always do. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Good morning, YouTube. Would you like to have this really cool DJ dance effect on your stream? Well, let me show you how to make it. First thing we got to do in OBS is we're going to make a new scene for our cameras. So we're going to come in here. We're going to make a new scene. We're just going to call this one Dance Party. Why not? In the dance party scene, we're going to make a new source. This is going to be our video capture device, which will be our camera. This is going to be the background though. So I'm going to call this one camera BG. And we're just going to add our camera as the background. And then we're going to add a new video source, which is going to be our camera foreground. So we're going to name this camera foreground. And we're going to add our camera there as well. And now we have two instances, but on the foreground camera, we need to add a filter to remove the background. So I'm going to use the NVIDIA background removal tool. We're going to set that up to 4. And there, now we're going to source clone the foreground camera. So we're going to come in here and we're going to add this. Our source is going to be our camera foreground. We don't need audio. We're going to activate it. We're going to say okay, and we're going to drag it between the two like a little sandwich. And the source clone is where we're going to add our source, our shader filters. So we're going to go into our first shader filter here, and we're going to call this one's going to be the edge detection. And the only thing we're going to change here is I'm going to bring the sensitivity down a little bit more, and I'm going to change the color to a nice pretty blue. And then we have our little outline here. I'm going to add another filter. This one, also a shader filter, is going to be the rainbow effect. So we're going to load the rainbow effect in. We're going to come down here and scroll to rainbow. And then for these settings, we're going to put the saturation up. We're going to make luminosity a little bit more. We're going to speed it up just a little bit. I'm going to make it vertical. We're going to apply it to the image and replace the color. We're going to have that color be our nice little blue. And then we're going to say, okay, now all we got to do is mirror this. So we're going to go to transform, and we're going to flip horizontal so that it is backwards. And then we have our little guy there. There he is. Hi. If you want to get the full tutorial, check out the link right below. Click on that and learn everything that you need to install to have this effect on your stream today. And until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. Boom. How'd that go? That should have gone well, shouldn't it have? Let's see what it looks like. Probably looks shit, but. Good morning, YouTube. Would you like to have this really cool DJ dance effect on your stream? Well, let me show you how to make it. First thing we got to do in OBS is we're going to make a new scene. It's under 3 minutes, so it should be okay. So we're going to come in here. We're going to make a new scene. We're just going to call this one Dance Party. Why not? In the dance party scene, we're going to make a new source. This is going to be our video capture device, which will be our camera. This is going to be the background though. So I'm going to call this one camera BG. And we're just going to add our camera as the background. And then we're going to add a new video source, which is going to be our camera foreground. So we're going to name this camera foreground. And we're going to add our camera there as well. And now we have two instances, but on the foreground camera, we need to add a filter to remove the background. So I'm going to use the NVIDIA background removal tool. We're going to set that up to 4. And there, now we're going to source clone the foreground camera. So we're going to come in here and we're going to add this. Our source is going to be our camera foreground. We don't need audio. We're going to activate it. We're going to say okay, and we're going to drag it between the two like a little sandwich. And the source clone is where we're going to add our source, our shader filters. So we're going to go into our first shader filter here, and we're going to call this one, this one's going to be the edge detection. The only thing we're going to change here is I'm going to bring the sensitivity down a little bit more, and I'm going to change the color to a nice pretty blue. And then we have our little outline here. I'm going to add another filter. This one, also a shader filter, is going to be the rainbow effect. So we're going to load the rainbow effect in. We're going to come down here and scroll to rainbow. And then for these settings, we're going to put the saturation up. We're going to make luminosity a little bit more. We're going to speed it up just a little bit. I'm going to make it vertical. We're going to apply it to the image and replace the color. We're going to have that color be our nice little blue. And then we're going to say, okay. Now all we got to do is mirror this. So we're going to go to transform. And we're going to flip horizontal so that it is backwards. And then we have our little guy there. There he is. Hi. If you want to get the full tutorial, check out the link right below. Click on that and learn everything that you need to install to have this effect on your stream today. And until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease. 2:45.
You can adapt the disco to your mascot.
You can. You can put that on anything. With the source clone filter, you can pick any source. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so now we have to flip this video, and to do that, I'm going to use the website again instead of my where did that? Oh, that was the GIF resizer, or not GIF resizer, but the not red ketchup. What was it? Easy GIF, right? Is the rotate video? Is that the one? That's the, all right. So we're gonna choose our file, desktop. And then here it is, this guy. Go ahead and upload. That's going to take a little bit. Oh, it's too large. 200 megabytes. How big is that one? 688. On our way to sleep. Well, thank you for being here, Rami. We appreciate you hanging out. Glad to hear you getting some more writing done and found your little groove. Get some good sleep. We'll see you tomorrow, I'm sure. I'll be on Twitch tonight, so maybe when you wake up, I might be live still. Who knows? Let's see. All right, here's a little trick. I'm going to take this into VLC. We're going to come to media, convert. We're going to add our video. Convert 720. Let's see, we should be able to get it down since it's short with a 1080p. And then we're gonna name this one DJ Dance Effect. And then we're gonna let that run. Bye. Shouldn't take very long, and hopefully it's only going to be like 68 megabytes or some shit. It'll be really small, I hope. Didn't get it under 2 minutes, but That was a lot of steps. I need to work on my short making and making them short as well. But, you know, for the first one, I guess it's not too bad, right? If it only gets like 4 views, though, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I have them. I have like a ton of them. There we go. Done. $73 megabytes. Look at that. Easy. Yeah, it's extra steps, but saves me from having to render it out and do all that bullshit. All I want to do is flip it without losing quality, and why waste my resources when I can waste theirs? I mean, ideally somebody would make a plugin for OBS where I could have a different canvas per scene. And then I wouldn't have to worry about rotating it. You know what I mean? And there are other sites that will rotate a video as well that have higher outputs. I just use EasyGIF because it's one I know. When I get old, time is most valuable. Yeah, but I am old and all I have is time, so why not waste it? What else am I gonna do with it? More clips. Clips are easy. Do. I do like the music though. You know, plus with this, like, you know, most of the really good video editing programs aren't free. You know, a lot of people don't have the money. I know Handbrake is free, but then you have to learn how to do it. Make sure you do it correctly, right? It's got that little bit of a learning curve. And for somebody that just wants to make a short while they're live real quick, this little website, all you gotta do is rotate, you know? I think you can actually rotate a video in YouTube as well. But if it's not vertical and less than 3 minutes, it won't pick it up as a short. You get a timed event that was firing in both bots and SpeakerBot only did Twitch sound. That's good, right? That's what you wanted. Rotate my video. Now you can, nice. Look at that. Fucking dead stare. Fuck. All right. So now we're going to save it. Then we can go to YouTube. And we can upload.
Sorry for not taking your advice.
You have no structure to shoot. No worries, man. Advice is free, brother. It ain't gonna bother me, none. You don't want to do it the right way, that's on you. Kidding. Hey. Hold on. Good. Oh, it's not done downloading yet. That's why. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I've always told people, you know, when you want something done, you want to, you know, accomplish something, there's always more than one way to do it, right? I mean, and none of them are either right or wrong. They just are, you know? So you go with what works for you. Okay. Upload. There it is. This should be a short, right? Unless I don't have that less than 3 minutes thing. Yeah, it's not giving me all the options. So that 3-minute shorts thing, is that not? Yeah, it didn't put it on my shorts. So that's not going to work. It says starting October 15th. I wonder, maybe I don't have that ability yet. Hmm. Yeah, but it's October 19th, so I should have it, right? Like, is it something I gotta enable? Because I did that little test one before, and it went right into shorts. It gave me all the short options when I uploaded it and everything. But this is... Two streams of the beer think is the best dual stream. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Hmm. $1080 by 1920. And I noticed with the format, it's got to be the length. It has to be the length. That's the only thing. Because watch this. If I go... If I take this to, so let's do 57 seconds, yeah. So here's this one. Watch this. I guarantee you it'll go into a short. Segment 1, 57 seconds. $58 seconds. There it is. Good morning, YouTube. Would you like to have this really cool DJ dance effect on your stream? Well, let me show you how to make it. First thing we got to do in OBS is we're going to make a new scene for our cameras. So we're going to come in here. We're going to make a new scene. We're just going to call this one Dance Party. Why not? In the Dance Party scene, we're going to make a new source. This is going to be our video. So apparently I don't have the 3-minute thing yet. Well, that sucks. It's very rude. It's very rude of you, YouTube. I might have to I don't know. Might have to log out or clear cache or something. Who knows? Who knows?
The beard eating only needs 1 minute.
Yeah. Not really. I'm pretty long-winded if you can't tell by my tutorials. A little bit long in the tooth, you know? That's it is what it is. All right, so we also need to work on the clips thing. It gives you time to play along. Yeah, you know? All right, get rid of that shit. Where am I? So that's where, okay. So all of these, not all of them can be played on YouTube. And that was the problem we came into at the end of last time. Because we wanted more, but I couldn't go through them while I was live to be like, oh, this one has music or whatever, right? But I think I can. Hold on. Where does this one play through? If I were to play this, where does it go? I don't know. I don't know.
Did you get it?
Comes through the browser. Okay. So what I can do is we can go to the Twitch clips and I can just mute that. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear them, but saves me from being demonetized. And then I can just copy. Well, yeah. Like I said, I only need 30 of them or so to put in that one. It's nothing with music and shit on it. Which, I mean, for the most part, would probably be okay. But you know me, there'd be that one that has a sound effect or something that gets fucking copyright claimed. And just for a BRB screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can do this one. This one. This one. What else we got? Let's see. Those have music. I know they do. This one should be okay. We got all of the... Wait, how long are these? These are okay. We got did we get Ellie was stuck? Didn't.
Hi-Fi might have to go scorched earth option and rebuild, again.
Oh no! OBS, the bots, or both? Both have got, yeah, that happens a lot. I went through recently and redid both of mine as well. But I feel your pain. It is not fun, but the end result is worth it. What is this one? Oh! Whoa! I'll fucking fight you, bro. That works. Naked bloody lady. Neck snappy. Not me screaming in the dark. Plug in your microphone. Don't peg your microphone, by the way. Speaking Italian. Statue penis.
It's a me.
You guys do
Mario.
CrossFit?
You can cross fuck
It's
off.
a me, Mario. Bran, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Egg touching master, that's me. Swimming in guts, my OST. That's me. All good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we're doing well. I'm just currently I'm trying to go through the clips that I have for the Be Right Back screen. I'm putting them on YouTube, but I can't have the ones that have like sounds and music and shit to get me striked on. So we're just kind of going through figuring out which ones I can use. And we're trying to wrap my head around why everybody on YouTube gets to upload 3-minute shorts, but I can't. I'm not allowed. Twitch or YouTube is like, nah, fuck you. You don't get fucking 3-minute shorts. That's for birthdays. I need to fucking download my latest clips. I have not done that in a while. Wink and thumbs up featuring finger guns. I think we can do that. Let me double check. Boom, boom. So there we go. So now, if anybody in chat says "I love you" or exclamation point ILY, I'll get a notification. Yeah. That was on Twitch, unfortunately. I haven't added "I love you" over here yet. Three-minute shorts would be cool. Yeah, we tried making a short to point to new tutorials that I'm making, and it was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. According to YouTube, as of October 15th, everybody has 3-minute short capability, but we uploaded it and it didn't go to a short, so not for us. You write them an email up. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let me know if they get back to you. Capture card turned up, so I'm excited to get going soon as I get my new first ever gaming PC. I love you. Wait, how long until the PC gets delivered? Do you have a ETA on that, or is it just whenever? How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 25. That'll work. That'll work. We're going to go to YouTube. We're going to put all of these in here. Go. Midweek coming. Oh, nice. That's so exciting, dude. That is so exciting. I'm going to go to the clip scene real quick. You won't, or not just clips. Be right back. You won't be able to hear me. I just need to change which folder it looks to for the clips and turn the audio back on. And then we'll check the bot to make sure that the audio stays on. And I'll be right back. Give me a second here. Okay. Oh, maybe you can hear me. Can you hear me? Maybe you can. If you can, hi. Where do I put that folder? There it is. Loud and clear? Okay. What are you doing, step teddy bear? Okay. So now we go to the bot and we need to get to BRB. All right. Okay. Visible. Mic is muted. Visible. Okay. So that should work. So now if I hit the be right back button, it should start playing the clips with audio, and it should mute my microphone. So let's just try it and see what happens. Hello, Crow. What do you know? My name's Joe. How does it go? What are you doing, step teddy bear? Oh! Whoa! Fucking fight you, bro. He's looking at you like it's so easy. A 10-finger. There we go. Now we got clips on our be right back screen, so you're not sitting in silence while I make coffee or potty the dog, eh? Cool. Cool. So how come I don't have fucking 3-minute shorts, YouTube? What the actual fuck? I'm so mad. I'm super mad. Smooth. Smooth work things. Things. I'm a professional. Try this at home. Okay, so we don't really need that up anymore. What should we do next? Somebody have a question? I want to answer a question. If you don't have one, make one up. Ask me how to do something. What do you want to know? Let's learn something today. What's something you want to add into your stream, but you didn't know how? Let's figure it out. What do you got? Anything? Anything? I need more coffee. Think of your question. Write your question. I'm going to grab coffee. Not going to bother with BRB screen. Oh, that's a great question. Let me get coffee and we'll show you how. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. So OBS connects to Streamer.bot through WebSockets. And when you first install OBS, WebSockets is disabled by default. So what you're going to do is you're going to open OBS. And you're going to come up here. Let's see if we can zoom in for you. Yes. We're going to go to Tools, and you're going to see WebSocket Server Settings. Okay. So you're going to click on that, and you're going to get this little pop-up. And you want to make sure that you enable the WebSocket server. So check that box. Right? And then the server port is going to be 4455 by default. Just leave it at that. You want to enable authentication, and you're going to have a password. And by default, the password is not shown here. So you're going to click on Show Connect Info. Right? And it's going to give you the password right here. So you want to copy that password. And then you're going to say OK or apply and then OK. I'm not going to apply because I don't want to set all that. And then in the bot, when you go to the bot, excuse me, you're going to come over here and you're going to go to the Stream Apps tab. I'll read that in just a second, Fi. And you're going to add a new connection. So you're going to right click and you're going to go to add. And then you're just going to give it a name. You can just name it OBS is fine if you have a specific one like Twitch or whatever. OBS is just opened. You're slow. No worries. We'll go slower. Sorry. So OBS is open. Go up to the tools and go to WebSocket server settings. And click on it. It's going to open this up right here. Okay. Okay, so you want to check on the top, enable the WebSocket server, check that box. Your server port is 4455. Enable authentication is checked. You want to click on generate password and then show connect info. And you're going to get this other little pop-up. On this one, you got the server password is what you need to copy. So you just click the little copy button next to it, and then you can close that window. And then you can close all of that. You don't need OBS anymore. Leave OBS open though. Minimize OBS, and now we're going to go to the bot. Okay, and then you're going to go to the 2 seconds on the bot. Okay. So the shorts, the 3-minute shorts are shorts. They're just not going to show up in the shorts feed within a week. Good Lord, what's the fucking point? Okay, let's go. So in there, you're going to click on the Stream Apps tab. You found that on Reddit? Cool, thanks. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this short ready, and then I'll try it next week and see. And then we're going to right click and choose add. And you're going to get this box here. You would think though that YouTube would have done all those updates to their system shit before they made it public, right? Okay, give it a name. Doesn't matter what you name it. I just name it OBS, or if you're gonna have multiple instances, which you're probably not, I'd name mine YouTube OBS, Twitch OBS, that kind of thing. The version is the V5X. The host is the same port 4455, and then you're gonna paste your password in there that you copied over. And then you're going to click both auto connect and reconnect. And then you're going to click OK. All right. So now that you've done that, you're going to right click on the connection itself, and you're going to click and make sure that it's set to default. Go ahead and click update all actions to use default. When you click that, it's going to disappear. And then right click on it again. And at the very bottom, it should say connect. Click on that and it'll disappear again. And then it should connect to your OBS. When it does, over on the right-hand side, you'll see the current scene that you're on in OBS, if you're streaming and recording or not, and then any of the sources that are in that scene. And that's how you know that you're connected. It'll also say connected. You know, and that's it. Now they are talking to each other. So from here, okay, you want to go to the integrations tab. Oh, if it still says disconnected, okay, hold on. If it still says disconnected, OBS is open, correct? You might have to do it a couple times. Try to click connect a couple times. Yeah, you just try to do it again. Sometimes, not every time, but sometimes you might just close the bot, reopen the bot, and see if it'll connect automatically. My little leash for my vape is getting caught on everything today. It auto-saves. You can save, but unlike Speaker.bot, Streamer.bot automatically just does everything that you do because it has its own little backup log file that it makes, so it has to, kind of. It's not a bad habit to get into, but if you forget to click save, it's not going to hurt anything. What this will do, click and save will save everything that you have in the bot currently. So like if the next thing I click on and it causes a crash, it'll have saved everything instead of relying on whatever the last point change that I'd made. But yeah, anytime you do anything in the bots, it's good to click save. It's not a habit I'm in. It's bitten me like twice, but considering everything I do in this fucking bot and how often I use it, that's not bad. Especially since I'm running beta as well. With Speaker.bot, you want to save after everything you do. For sure. Oh, show. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Let's go back. So, okay. Let's go start at the beginning. We're going to go to the server and clients tab in the bot here. Let me know when you're there. Ah. That's fine. So on server and clients, the WebSocket server tab, not client, not WebSocket servers, the WebSocket server. Auto start and then click start. This is the internal WebSocket for Streamer.bot. Go ahead and turn that on. Okay, now we can go back to the Stream Apps tab. Is it connected? If not, right click and try to connect. Luckily, once you get this part done, you never have to do it again. Well, I won't say never, but never. I do. It's just not connecting. Okay. Go back into OBS and go back to the WebSocket server. Double check that it is enabled. Show connect info and double check that you have the right password, that you've copied it all correctly. When you're connected, it'll show up. It'll show up here. Here, look, I'll show you mine. So once you're connected, it'll show you there's this connection.
Disco duck.
Disco
Smiley
duck.
face.
I can actually get rid of this one. I don't need 5 instances of this damn thing. Should I be a VTuber on YouTube? No, for me, dog. I mean, yes. We're on this one. Oh, that's, I haven't updated that one yet. Never mind. Is slightly possible that you have something already connected on port 4455. Very, very rare. Are you in my server? I can't remember if you joined the server or not. Yeah, that's all you have to do is just change the port number for that Pi. Like this one, because my OBS is running on yeah. I can just call you. Answer the phone. Answer the phone, man. Hey, there he is.
Got you. Got you. Hi.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I'm just going to have to turn it down there. I can hear myself twice. I can hear you twice. I don't know why.
No. Probably because of the stream. You can mute the stream if you need to.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'm just
Yeah.
checking. Oh, right. Brilliant. Well, if you can hear me now, that's fantastic because I can take my headphones off. Hi, I'm Mark. Nice to meet you.
Hi. All right.
Hi.
So,
back to the start.
Yeah.
I think I've done everything correctly. I went back and I've retraced the steps and I've tried it out again. And,
Okay.
I'm just having. You said it might be possibly connected to the same socket twice.
yeah, it's possible, but usually that's not likely.
Yeah.
But
How would
yeah.
you like to go about this?
Let's
Shall
go
we
back
wipe
to-
everything and go back to the start?
Yeah, let's just go back to OBS and we'll start at the very beginning.
Thank you.
Actually, do you want to share your screen? I can see what you're doing.
Oh, can we do that here? I've not done this on Discord yet. 1 second.
Yeah, there's a little monitor with an arrow in it underneath our little icons there. And you can
Yeah.
just
got
make
it.
sure
I've
when
clicked
you,
it.
when you click on that, you're gonna have go at the top. You'll see applications, screens, and capture devices. Make sure you capture your screen. Otherwise, I won't be able to see the pop-ups.
Yeah, 1 second. Chrome tab. Select tab to share. Now, select the window. I think that's right. Okay. Right, which one have you got there?
Nope, the other one. Yeah. No, that I'm looking at my stream now. I need to see your OBS.
Okay, so my OBS is there. Can you can't see the pop-up though, that's what you're saying. Okay,
Right,
1
right.
second, let me go. Oh no, is that the wrong one? Ah!
Okay. Yeah, when you click on
Yeah,
that
we're still on
share
the
screen. Yeah. We're still here. But when you click
share
on the
screen.
share screen, you'll see at the top it says applications, screens, and capture devices. Click on screens.
It doesn't say that on mine. It says choose tab, window, or entire screen. Is that the one? Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, wicked.
Cool.
Fantastic.
All right.
So you see this one on the right here.
Yep, I see that.
Okay, wicked. So I can drag the other into it, and then you can also see that.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep. So we just need to
So
look
I've
at
got two screens up. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, so
Right, so
let's go into OBS.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's disk donkey. What is OBS? There we go.
There it is. All right. All right. Now go to Tools.
Yeah.
WebSocket servers.
WebSocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're on 4455. Generate password. Sure, connect info. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Copy password.
Yep.
Yeah, I can close that.
Yep. And then click Apply and OK.
Apply. Okay.
Yeah. And then back to the bot.
Drop that over there. Back to the bot. So it was first go to server and clients. Make sure it's on auto start. So that's done.
That one's good. Now Stream Apps.
Stream apps. I'll just delete that one that we made before.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay, so add that. YouTube OBS, password. Done. Auto connect, reconnect. And that's all the steps, isn't it? Just press OK and it should be working.
Yep. Click OK there. Yep. All right. Now right click on that. And let's see, force. Yep. And then click on connect.
Okay.
You might have to do it a couple times. Try it a couple times.
It's a little odd, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That's how it worked for you straight away. I was kind of hoping it would for me too.
Yeah, it definitely should. All right, let's go back and look at OBS real quick. And then go back to the WebSocket server settings there. Just for shits and giggles, change your server port to 4466. You can type it in too if you need to.
Oh, yeah. Let's just do Okay,
and then
generate a new password.
no, leave the same password. Click apply.
Just make sure I've got that done.
Now show connect info. Make sure it's all updated. Yeah, copy that password.
Okay. Hold that.
Yep. Then go back to the
Go
bot
to-
there. And you don't need to make a new one, just edit the current one that's already there.
Where is it? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There we go. Make a new one, you say?
No, just right click on that and choose edit.
Okay.
And then change the port to 4466 and then make sure that the password is there. And click OK.
Okay.
And then try connect again.
Oh,
There you
something came up there. Connected. Boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
wicked.
Yeah, so something else is using that port. That's what it was, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter as long as they have the right port to connect to. So now what you want to do is go to the integrations tab up there. And you want to go to the... Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. I've got the pan of water and I'll just need to turn that off. Let's put coffee.
Okay.
Been away, I've had to refill it. Right, go on, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go look for the where is it? The Streamer.bot website tab. It'll be to your right there. And that one, you want to log in. You log into the Streamer.bot website with your Discord login.
Okay.
And then that will allow you to use the things like the embedded chat or the doc, the streamer deck, stuff like that. And it'll all check. And then any of those other tabs that you have up there, like the Streamlabs, Stream Elements, if you use any of those services, voice mod, any of that, you can connect your accounts to them. That way they will integrate to the bot directly. But that's
you might be able to do one more thing here. I've just had delivered an hour ago a Fitbit watch, and I was hoping to get. I bought it purposefully for the heart rate monitor to be applied to my stream.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely just at the point. I've never touched a Fitbit watch before, so I don't even know how to get to do anything on this. But I have a fresh account set up on it.
Okay.
Is that something you can help me with?
Let's see. Fitbit. What
just
see.
The watch is updated. It's on Google. It's a Google watch. And I'm curious to see whether it will hook up to that.
Do you know which Fitbit you have?
Yes, sir. It's a Charge 6.
Charge 6.
I just worked out why I'm hearing you twice.
Yeah.
Because,
Anyway,
sorry, go on.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I don't think that there is a direct connection between Fitbit and Streamer.bot. But no, you're fine. Actually, though, you'll just need to use Pulsoid. Pulsoid is a third-party app. And you can connect your Fitbit to the Pulsoid, and Streamer.bot will connect to Pulsoid.
Okay. Right, so I'm connected. So
I'm gonna send you a link in the Discord here. This is how to connect the Fitbit to Pulsoid, and then you can follow that along. And then once you have your Pulsoid account, you can connect that account to Streamer.bot.
Brilliant. Thank you.
No
Do
worries.
you know what? I've never caught on to your name. What's your name?
I just go by Bearded, man. Everybody calls me Bearded. Or JT. I go by JT as well. Seems so weird to hear my real name now, though.
Well, thank you for your help today.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very
Yeah,
welcome,
it's
my friend. But yeah, if you have any
Bearded,
problems
thank-
setting up that pulsar or whatever, you know where to
Thank you for
find
your
me.
help today. No worries. No worries. Well, I'll get connected up and get back to you. It's okay.
Absolutely. Good luck, man. Have fun.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to hang out with you for a bit, see what I can pick up.
Sounds good, man. All right. There's a question answered. Cool. Glad we got them sorted. So there you go, people. If you're having problems connecting your OBS to Streamer.bot, there may be something on your PC that is connected to port 4455. Just change the port in the WebSocket settings right here. Tools, WebSocket server settings, server port. You can make it be whatever you want. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for the question. But yeah, and if you are curious, hold on, let me find this site for everybody. I think it is this one. So I don't want to give you bad information, so let me just double check it. It could be that your port was just closed too, but that's fine. All right, so port checker. Copy this link. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see it, but I'll post it for everybody here just in case you're coming in later. Portchecker.co. You can come in here. Oh, forgot I was zoomed. Sorry. You're going to use your IP address. Obviously, I've blocked mine. You can click this button to get your current IP, and then you just type in the port number here. So 4455, and then you'll run a check on it. If that's not working, it's not working because of my IP address, but it'll tell you if it's closed, if it's open, or if it's checked. Another one you can also use is you get signal. So just check for open ports. Go here real quick. Confiscate my IP address. This is wrong because I am on a VPN. But what you do is you just use current, type it in, 4455, click on check, and it'll tell you whether it's open, closed. So it's closed. I can connect it to monitor it. You don't want to do that. But it'll tell you whether it's open or closed. Obviously, mine says it's closed because that's not a real IP address. But it'll tell you whether something is using it and things like that. So it's a good way to quick check to see if you're on the right port or not, and if you need to change ports. But anything that's not like heavily used, obviously, you know, like 2525 is for mail, 8080 is for, you know, internet stuff. You want to not use those ports, but 4455 is default for WebSockets, but also 4466, 4465, 4444. I've used all of those before as well. But as long as the port is not in use and it can be opened by your system, you can use it for your WebSocket connection. So if you're having problems like Brand Turismo was there, getting Streamer.bot to connect, you can just change your port and see if that will do it. Yeah. All right. So, and then Fi, you said that it's saying that YouTube shorts are 3 minutes. They're just not going directly to the shorts right away. It's going to take like a week. That kind of defeats the purpose of me making a YouTube short to point to a tutorial when they're going to have to go to my tutorials to see the short. That's not really going to give me what I need. So I just guess I'm going to have to wait until they make it. I'm going to have to keep them under a minute until then. No, I wasn't sharing your screen. I never do that without your permission, and I didn't need to. I would have asked first, but since we were sharing those passwords and the IP addresses and all that, no. No. I had it on my third monitor. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, that's why I use an IP when I go live. I use I don't use like VPNs and stuff because they're not really safe. They're not really protecting you from anything. But I do have a little program that I wrote that will, anytime my actual IP shows up on a website in a search bar or anything like that, it'll change it to some random fucking numbers. So I can be like, oh, yeah, this is my IP. It's not really. It breaks a lot of things, you know, like that website saying it couldn't find it because that wasn't a real port, because it wasn't a real IP or whatever. But it's a lot easier than me having to go through and like edit videos and remove shit and things like that, which I've had to do in the past. So yeah, if y'all want to track me down, don't use the IPs you see in my video because they're not going to lead to me. They're made up, random. You talk to fucking Becky in the Maldives or something instead of me. You'll have to trust me. Oh yeah, I don't do shit like that, man. I don't have that much time in my day. But if you don't believe me that it wasn't on screen, you can go back and check. Blurp is not available? Really? It should be. Maybe because I did my computer reset and fucking blurp. I haven't signed back in. Oh, they've added more services. Oh. No offense taken, my friend. I know that's one of the things I've always been. I mean, I had a website. Ugh, I also have a hair on my tongue. There, I got it. Fucking I need to trim my mustache. Anyway, I had an online riddle website that I ran for almost 15 fucking years. Worldwide, 17 million visitors, and the whole concept of the website was to basically crack codes and shit to get to the next page. That was the whole idea behind it. And it was all good and fun, but I had a lot of personal stuff, so I learned real quick about internet security and not being able to be Googled, because I would have to learn these things to make it onto my website. And so I was like on forums and chat groups and stuff like that, and I had to learn how to hide so that people couldn't find my paper trail to go, oh, this is how he made that level, so they could, bypass it or whatever. So that's where I learned a lot of that shit. So I just kind of do it out of habit now, but you know, sharing other people's stuff is not what I do. So like if we're going to do anything that has to deal with passwords or IP addresses and things like that, I will never share them on screen. I could, you know, like there's things I could do where I could like blur it or whatever, but then it's still pointless. So why even have it on screen if it's just going to be blurred? So, you know, but if it's other things, like if you're asking, oh, how do I do something in OBS and you want to add an image or, you know, a green screen or whatever, and I'll say, hey, while we're talking about it, let me show your screen, you know, is that okay? And if you say no, then I won't, you know, but, yeah, it does. And it's bit me in the ass. There was one time I did a tutorial a couple years ago, for Twitch. And then basically it was, you know, signing up for Twitch, making the bot account one I did last year, and then the Twitch dashboard, and my fucking phone number was all over the place. And I was like, oh shit. So I've had to go through and like blank it out and delete that section. And yeah, the Riddle site was very, very popular. It was the largest internet riddle site on the internet. At the time, it was the second most popular. Obviously, the original one that we copied off of was the most popular, but it got real big. We even did a comeback after I'd been gone for a couple years because people were like, oh, but I don't have the time. And I'm just like, when we first started it, I had a team. So there was like, it was me and my wife at the time, and then a couple of my friends were running it. So it was not just me, you know, and now it's just me, and it got too much with everything else I had to do. So we dumped it, but 15 years was a good time. We had over 1,000 levels. It was a lot of fun. We had people, we started an offshoot website from it that was live riddles and team based. So you created teams and joined, and we released once a week. We released a new puzzle and then gave points to all the teams that solved it, bonus points if you solved it first. And then we had like, you could earn even more bonus points if you got like a postcard or whatever from the actual riddle solved destination, and mailed it to me. So I used to have like a stack of postcards from all over the world. It was really great. Oh yeah, that sucks, man. And yeah, people are shit in general. Yeah. But we just gotta do what we gotta do to protect ourselves, protect our identities. You know. But I mean, at this point, our shit's so fucking out there anyway, it's almost pointless. But it's just that added sense of peace of mind, I guess, you know. I mean, you think about this, what was it, like 3 months ago, I think it was, when there was a big hack on the United States Social Security Department, and they got, what was it, 14 something billion records. If you think about that, they got 14 billion records. There's only 331 million people in the US. So yeah, they got your shit. You know what I mean? It's out there, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. I still have backups of all my riddle websites. I was thinking about just putting it up there. Like I would take the forum down because I don't have time for it to be active or whatever, but just having it up. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I just don't have the time or the funds or the drive to do it anymore. But I tell you what, that website, man, taught me a lot about the internets and the interwebs and the world wide webs and codes in general. I love treasure hunting now because of it. Like I'm actively doing like 3 different treasure hunts right now. We also did a lot for the internet. There's a lot of things that came out of that website that didn't exist until we made them exist. A lot of things have come and gone as well, because we did a lot of things like in Macromedia Flash, if you remember Flash and all the Flash games and Flash movies and things like that. We did a lot of things in Flash that weren't supposed to be done with Flash, that ended up becoming native features in the Flash program before Adobe bought it from Macromedia. Like before my website came along and we made it happen, you weren't allowed or able, not allowed, but you weren't able to save a recording from your microphone in Flash, but we made it happen. We wrote some Apache scripts for obscuring passwords and stuff in the HT passwords files on the server side that didn't exist back then, that are now standard features in Apache. What else did we do? Oh, your little favicon. You know that little icon for the website, like when you make a bookmark or whatever, and it has that little picture next to the name of the website. Those are called favicons. My website was the very first ever on the entire internet to have an animated one. So we did a lot. We did a lot over those 15 years, man. It was a lot of fun, though. Had a lot of fun. A lot of frustration, but a lot of fun. Made a lot of friends. You know, some of them I still see around and talk to today. Not in real life, obviously, but I mean, it was worldwide. Worldwide, you know, and we had like the invasion when we did the CWAT invasion, the team-based one. You know, we had puzzles being solved. We made couples. We there was one story I loved. We had a player that was trying to solve not the team-based one, but the regular riddle website. It was called Clever Waste of Time, by the way. She was trying to solve one of the puzzles, and she was at work working on it. I appreciate that. Just being able to help you is thanks enough, man. So I enjoy doing it. But yeah, she was at work trying to work on one of the levels and printed out a couple of the pages of like the pictures and things like that. But she had like an hour bus ride from work to get home. And she was on the bus and sitting there minding her own business, looking at the pictures. And there was a guy sitting in the seat behind her, and he happened to lean over her shoulder, I guess. And he was like, "Excuse me, I'm not trying to be creepy or anything." He's like, "But is that CWAT level 34 or whatever level it was?" And she was like, yeah. So she met this guy on the bus, complete fucking stranger, because they both were working on the same level on my website. And I think, as last I heard a couple years ago, they're still together. So, you know, that's kind of fun. But a lot of good memories, but I'm really kind of glad that I don't do it anymore. It was draining. I was literally working on that thing. Like I had to work a full-time job, right? Because it's not like I made any money off of that thing. I mean, I got donations and things like that, but I mean, we're talking, you know, $5-10 a year, you know what I mean? But I was working my full-time job and then still having to put like 12 to 16 hours a day into that website. And it was draining, dude. Excuse me. You have an idea for your stream using Streamer.bot? You want to do a cool thing with a random number, but I want to say certain thing between a certain percent range. Can it be done? Absolutely, it can be done. You like that? You want to know how to do that? I'll show you. We got one, guys. Just kidding. This was actually viewer requested because he saw it, a similar one on Twitch partner DJ stream and wanted to know how to do it, so I replicated it. Just released the tutorial on it right before I went live today, so it's only a couple hours old, but there you go. I'll teach you everything you need to know. All right, so we want to make a here. So you want to use a random number, right, Malcolm? You want to make a random number, but you want to say certain thing between certain percentage range. Oh, you're very welcome. All right, so Malcolm, what you want to do is okay. Trying to think of the easiest way to go about it. What are you pulling your? I'm assuming this is like a a dice roll or a PP size or something like that, right? Is it all just a random number, or do you have like? Are you reading from a text file or anything like that, or is it all just internal, one application? Because that's going to affect how we approach it. Lurking and working on the silhouette. All right, man. Have fun. Let me know how it goes. It's all just a random number. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You can adjust it to your needs, obviously, but we'll try to make a quick one here. So I'm going to go into my test. We're going to add a new action. Let me zoom in for you. We're going to call this random num fun. I don't know. Name it whatever you want. Let's see. So we want to pull a random number from a command. I'm assuming, is this going to be on YouTube or Twitch, by the way? On Twitch? Okay, perfect. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to set our random numbers and what we want them to say. So you set a range, so it's not going to be. So if we have, what are your numbers? What are your ranges? We'll just make it. We'll make it match. What are your ranges? Zero to 100 is the numbers. All right. And how many different messages are you going to have? You can go 0 through 20 and then 21 through 30. You're going to do it in 25s. You're going to have 3 ranges. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up making 4 total actions for this. Well, we might be able to only do, might get away with only doing 2. What are the ranges you want the different messages for? Yeah. Are you gonna have like ones where it's an entire range and then ones it's like a specific number? So if they get a 0, they get one message, and then 1 through 99, they'll get another message, and if they get 100, they get a message. Or are you gonna split the groups up? How are you splitting them up? Because that's gonna determine which actions we use. I'm gonna do cool and let it say like user you're not that right. Okay, but yeah, but I'm asking what are the number ranges you want to use for the different messages? You said you're gonna have 3 ranges. What are they though? Here's what we can do. We can go, we'll add a new one. We'll call this cool 1. And then we're just going to say this is going to be, okay. We're going to send a message to chat. So we're going to go Twitch. We're going to go send message, chat, send message to channel. And this is going to be, sorry, user, you aren't that cool. Try again. Okay. And we're going to duplicate this. And we're going to make this one cool number 2. So this is for the cool people. So the Twitch message here is going to be like, all right, user, you are pretty cool. Not the coolest, but getting close, right? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever you want them to say. And then we're going to do a cool number 3. So here, check this out. We will duplicate this one again. We'll make cool number 3. And then the cool number 3 message is going to be like, % user, you are the coolest of the cool. No one can even come close. Right? Whatever. Okay, so now we have our 3 messages for the ranges. So now we're going to go back to our random number fun. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a random number. So we're going to go core. And if I remember right, that's how you want it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Come on, I know it's in here somewhere. All right, logic, get random number. And then we're going to say it's between 0 and 100. Okay. And we're going to say, okay. So this is going to populate a variable called random number. So the next thing then we want to do is we want to do an if statement. Actually, no, we want to get Twitch information. So we're going to go Twitch user, get user info, and this is going to be from the user. So it's going to be add target info from who redeemed. Now we're going to do the if statements. So we're going to say if, we're going to go core logic, if else, and we're going to say if variable random number, and it's a capital N, is less than, and we'll say 34. Do action, and then we'll say cool number 1. So if they're less than 34% cool, they're not very cool at all. And then we're going to break because we don't want it to keep running. and then the else condition, do nothing, and then continue. Okay. And then all we got to do is we're going to duplicate this again. And then we're just going to go into it. But this time, if it's less than 99. And then if it is, we're going to do cool number 2. And we're going to say, okay. And then we're going to duplicate it one more time. But this time we're going to make it equal 100. It's going to do cool number 3. So if they're 33 or 34 or lower, they're going to get the message that says they're not very cool. If they get anywhere between 35 and 99, they're going to get the message that says that they're cool. If they get the actual 100, they're going to get the message that says they're the coolest of the cool. And you can also come in here into like cool number 1. And we can say, sorry, user, you are only in % random number cool. Not cool enough. Try again. And so you can actually give them the percentage, but remember, we're going to add 2% because we're going to say 34% cool, right? And then for cool number 2, we could do the same thing. You're pretty cool. Random number % cool is not the coolest, but getting close. And then cool number 3, you are the coolest of the cool. 100% cool. No, and you don't have to use the random number on this one because it's the only one, right? I'll read that in 1 second. And then all we need is on the random number fun, the one with all of the if statements. This is where you're going to make your trigger. So you're going to do core commands, command triggered, create a command, cool %. The command is cool. You can give it a group if you want. Uncheck, ignore bot, and ignore internal message. Uncheck both of those. And you're going to check the Twitch message, not YouTube. And then you're going to say, okay. And then you can try it. Except I'm doing Twitch messages, and these need to be YouTube messages. So I'm going to do YouTube messages, but that's it. That's all you got to do. There we go. Now we can try it again over here on YouTube side. There you go. Yep. So that's it. Try it out, test it out, and if it's not working or whatever, you can come let us know and we'll make sure that it's getting to work for you. But yeah. Make sure you have the add target from who redeemed and you're sending a message to chat. And then the if else, you can do that. You can set up whatever ranges you want, as many as you want. You could do one for every 10%, you know, or you could do one for all 100 if you wanted to, whatever you want. All right, let's go back to what Brand said. I'm back. We'll wait for my PC to turn up before setting up the dance effect. It's coming with the RT. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best way to do it is with the RTX one because it's so simple. It's just there. It works, you know. Green screens obviously are the best. But sort of shelling out the money for a green screen and then having to do the chroma keys and all that shit. Just use a graphics card. For the purposes of that DJ dance effect, it's, you know, that's all it takes. I see we got 2 new subscribers today. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. We're getting close. World domination is upon us, guys. Dang, Phil, you're just not very cool today at all, are you? You're all 100% cool to me, guys. Boop, boop. All right. So we made our shorts and they work. They're just not being uploaded as shorts unless they're under a minute. We learned that. What nick strength do I vape? I make mine at about 3%. When I first started vaping, I was at like 15%. Eventually I'll be down to 0, but I still like my nicotine, so. Depends on how I'm feeling too, because I mean, I make my own juice, right? So if I'm feeling extra stressed or depressed that week or whatever, whenever I'm making my juice, I might make it 5 or 6%. I need to buy some more nicotine though. I'm running low. I got about half a liter left, which will last me another 6 months. But after then what? They're trying to shut it down where I can't order fucking nicotine anymore, and that's gonna piss me off. But I need to stock up. It'll last forever in the freezer. So you went to 0 nicotine and get sleepy? I'm usually always sleepy anyway, so I would like to be at 0 nicotine, but yeah, well, they've already got it down. I think it's like, there's already like 20 states that you can't ship nicotine to. Luckily my state is not one of them, but I went from like every vape shop that I went to in person had nicotine for sale. They can't sell it in there anymore. And then I had like 5 online retailers that I would get my flavors and my supplies and shit from, and they all had nicotine, and now there's only 1. And so I probably need to buy another bottle next time I get more supplies just to have it. But yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. But I think, guys, that's gonna do it for us today. I do plan to go live on Twitch tonight. So, and I haven't eaten today or yesterday. I ate on Thursday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. So I need to eat. I do need to eat. But I'm gonna try this raid thing again. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see if anybody's live first. Oh my god, my friend Jenny is live. If we can raid, we're going to. I still haven't figured this shit out yet. Well, okay, I did eat the scorpion yesterday, but that doesn't really count. Why raid? Because it's a habit from Twitch, and I want to, carry on, meet new people. You know that I'm a content creator for Ghost Exorcism Incorporated, right? The scary video game. I love it so very much. I'm going to attempt to raid us. Oh wait, that's right. I can't raid until I have 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that what the thing said? I don't know. Let me see here. We're gonna try it anyway. Plus, they have to have their shit on and allow us to, and all. It's fucking YouTube makes shit so fucking complicated, dude. It's like literally like just let me fucking raid. Let me just say, hey, I want to send my people over here. Why raid in Twitch? Because it's just, it's a polite thing to do. It's one of those things where, here I have all of these viewers, and instead of just ending my stream and dumping them and being like, I'm going to go and bring my viewers in my community to another friend of mine or another person that's playing the same game or somebody that we might enjoy, and just kind of like grow community, spread, happiness. It's fun when you get a raid and there's, you have all these new people that you've never met before that might otherwise never find you, I don't even remember how to raid on Twitch. I know I had to click something. I had to go manage. Yeah, it also helps a streamer for sure. Yeah. You're very welcome for the help too, Brad. And yeah, I will be on Twitch tonight. Probably a little bit older. It sounds bad. What sounds bad? Raiding? We're not raiding and pillaging. We're just joining. YouTube Studio content. Oh, that's right. The content. I got to go to my content. Okay. Hold on. They make this shit so fucking difficult. Okay. What now? All right. Where is this shit? I don't even know. Hold on. No. Click content, go to the live tab. Did that. Okay. Hover over the video you want to redirect from. Edit. Okay. I don't have an edit. Oh, wait, hold on. My videos. Live. Edit. Okay. Customization. Redirect. Oh, so okay, so that she doesn't have permissions set up. This is what's so stupid. YouTube needs to get their shit together. Fix their shit. It's so dumb. Because now, now it's got to end. You got to go on about your married days. You never get to see Jenny. I know. We'll figure it out. It's like 87 steps when, on Twitch, you just like raid, username, done, Anyway, glad we got to answer some questions. I'm glad we got some questions of our own answered with the shorts and everything. At least we tested them and know they work. It looks decent-ish. But yeah, if you have more questions, you can leave a comment. Don't forget to hit the little like button on the video because cool, makes me feel good. Yeah, I'm off work for like the next 2 weeks. So we're going to be putting out a lot of content. We're going to be doing a lot of tutorials and things like that. So make sure that you have the notifications turned on for that or in the Discord. Thanks RobotMe for having the link there. If you're not a member of the Discord, you can join there. We post all of the tutorials and everything in the Discord as well. You can come and ask questions there or leave a comment on the video itself. And we'll make sure that we answer you, of course, and get you all situated right as rain. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for being you. You are important. You matter. And we love you. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Ta-ta. I will be here next Saturday. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful weekend and stay warm because it's starting to get cold out there, right? But yeah, if I don't see you in Twitch, in your streams or on my tutorials, I will see you here next week. But I think that's it. So until next time, everybody, you know what we do. Love, peace, and chicken grease.